But here with Shannon's Auto Garage, we're here to do Tech Talk, and we got Dick with his sensational two-door GT Fairlane.
Yeah, it's a 1967 two-door, left-hand drive. I've had it another year and a half. Come out from the States in 2011, and a mate of mine bought it. And I told him, and he never sold it. He hadn't sold it to me, and he sold it to somebody else. So I didn't talk to him for 4 years. And then the guy who bought it did nothing with it. I just bought it last year. Had it resprayed, spent a lot of money on it, so it's back to where I want it now. Good.
So what have you got done to this thing?
Oh, it's just basically standard motor with a high-rise manifold, 4-barrel carby, stainless steel extractors on it. That's about all. Like, I'm 70, I don't need to go any faster than it goes.
It's not about how fast you go, it's a style that you go there in.
That's right. It's just a good car for cruising around. It's got looks. It'll do me. This will be my last one. I've had heaps over the years, but I said I'm 70. They'll see me out this one, I think.
Been enjoying the Cooly Rocks weekend?
Oh, it's fantastic, mate. It's just incredible. It's a great weekend, great atmosphere. There's never any dramas down here, you know, and it's just worth every exact you spent to come down here. It's good. Tell
me about this Studebaker parked beside your car. It's not a bad bit of kit too.
That's my brother's Studi. That's a 1953 Studebaker. It's just sensational design. When you look at the shape and its style for 1953, it's just incredible. It's 4-wheel disc brakes. It's been totally restored from the ground up. It's one of 3 cars he's got. He's got that. He's got another Studebaker 2-door coupe, and he's building a 53 Ute, which is Studebaker, a little white truck. Well, and he's 76, but he's got the room in the garages and the sheds and the hoists, so he can do all that.
Oh, I was going to say, you got no excuse. He's leading the way. You better hurry up and catch up.
Yeah, no, I've got a new 5-bedroom home up the top of the hill there with only 3-car garage. No hoist, no nothing anymore, so that's it. I'm stuck with this one, but I love it.
You could always dig the garage down and put more in downstairs.
Yeah, you could try to do that, yeah. The bride would kill me.
Mate, it's a really, really nice car. What's the colour of it?
The colour is, well, I call it maroon, but when I got it was like a brighter red. I've just had it resprayed, and the guy went from the colour under the bonnet and went through all the shades. He said, I reckon that's original, as close as you could get. So I went with that. Beautiful paint job. And with the guys out at McDonald's Paints at Sandgate, 3 brothers there that just love doing classic cars. Great job.
And that's one of the really cool things about this weekend. You got classic cars such as yours, which were period correct with your own tailor, just what you would have done back in the day. Nice set of wheels, that sort of thing. And then beside it, you got this awesome little rod with the brawn hanger. Okay, everybody, I'm Gene here for Garage Talk with Shannon's again, and we're down looking at Don's just incredible Pontiac. Tell us a bit about it, Don.
Oh well, it's been about 5 years in the making. This thing, I've owned it for 20 years, and took it off the road about 5 years ago. And it's been a 2.5 year restoration job, right from nothing. We stripped it down, we took the thing apart, we took the chassis off the body off the chassis, and every nut, bolt, and washer has been changed, and it's pretty much a brand new car now.
Tell me about the mural on the bonnet. Like, there's obviously something behind that. It's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it's like the Pontiac. Pontiac was an Indian chief. Okay, so the Indian theme on this is I've carried it through. So I wanted that. That scene on the bonnet. And we had a guy from up at Mount Tamarine. Actually, he was the artist that did this for me. And you might see on the back, on the Continental kit on the back, we've got an Indian chief on the back there. See if you can guess who the Indian chief is when you go around there.
I'll have a look. What colour is this, mate? It's a beautiful colour.
Once again, a story behind this. I tracked a car down. I was looking for the colour for a long time, and I tracked a car down which was this colour. And I stopped him and I said I needed to get the colour off this car. And they told me what it was. It is actually a Holden colour. I went to Holden here on the Gold Coast, and they actually looked it up with me. Don't tell them that, but they did. And because I told them I was out doing a car under restoration, so they gave me the film. So, yeah, this is what it was.
It's a beautiful colour. The more you look at it, the more you get drawn into it. So what have you got?
This was, I went to my airbrusher and I said, I want to put an Indian chief on the back of this. He said, have you got anybody in mind? I said, no, not really. I was hoping you had. He said, well, what do you look like with a mean face? So I put the mean face on and he took a photo of me, and that's it there.
That is pretty damn cool. You do. Are you going to be back next year?
We're coming back next year for sure. Yeah, we're going to be here.
Bringing friends?
Absolutely.
There's the internet. We can find some
all
for you.
here now.
That's great. Thanks very much, Tom.
Man.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you. Okay.
Bye. And your name, sir?
Chris and Susie.
Gene.
Hey Gene,
Hey, Chris, how are you? Hey, Susie.
Hi.
Okay, we on? Yeah, we're on. Everybody. Here we are for another session of Garage Talk presented by Shannon's. Now, you guys have got the most unique cars of the weekend that I've seen so far. You got a his and hers. Well, why don't you tell me about it? These are cool.
Yeah, they're 1923 T-buckets.
Yes, so it's mine, 1923 T-bucket. Mine's got a 384 Chev in it. 383 Chev, sorry.
A typical woman, she always wants that little bit more. And 383 is not enough, I want more.
And it's got a Jag rear end in it. And yeah, we've had that car for about 9 years. And yes, it's mine, and I love driving it. And yeah, have lots of fun.
So where'd the idea of his and hers rods come from?
Well, I had mine first, and we done a fair bit of work to it and mucked around, and one day we were at a show where you could drive around. She asked if she could drive it. Hence, 2 weeks later, this magazine showing up at home looking for one.
Ah, so she got the bug, and next thing you know, you're caught, and you've got the his and hers. Well, if there's ever a separation, at least it's easy to divide the assets now, isn't it?
Well, no, that's not going to happen. Don't forget that one's in my name too, so, you know, what can I say?
Oh, so they're his and hers, but they're both yours.
Yep, that's about right.
What's mine is mine, and what his is mine too.
That's right.
So how long did the build take?
Okay, so those cars were built back in the 70s,
Wow.
and we got hold of them and we rebuilt them again.
Okay. So tell us a bit about the spec. Yours is a 383 as well?
No, mine's a 434 Cube, Windsor, Cleveland.
You guys don't muck around and do things by halves, do you?
No, we don't.
And there's no point asking the question on suck or blow, because you obviously prefer to be blown.
Story goes, mate, if you're not blown, you're not known.
There you go. So tell us a bit about the supercharger on it.
Yeah, mine runs an 871 supercharger with 12-pound boost. Susie runs a 671 with 6-pound boost.
You guys seriously aren't mucking around. What's the horsepower?
Well, that's undisclosable.
Necessarily, you got those big tyres on the back for a very good reason.
Yeah, they're useless too.
So what do you like about it, Susie? Tell us about how you love driving these things.
Oh, I just think on lovely days like today, they're great to have out. We love coming to events like this one. We love to have the kids in the car as well, take people for cruises around. It's just fun to go out and enjoy yourselves. Yeah.
So whereabouts do the kids sit?
No kids.
Alongside.
There's not a back compartment for them? You can't just open the boot and put them in and close it down again?
No, that doesn't happen.
No. So what do you think about the Cooly Rocks event this weekend?
Oh, look, we've had a ball. We come up here for an annual holiday as well, so you know, it's great to see the sun shining. The cruise last night was fantastic. The crowds have been wonderful, so you know, I think they've done a fantastic job, and well done to them.
And how far did you travel from?
We're from Lake Macquarie, Newcastle.
Oh, you'd be loving the weather up here, wouldn't you?
Loving it.
It's all good. We're not going to give it to you. You've got to leave it here when you go, okay?
Yeah, all right.
No worries.
As long as it's here next year.
No, we'll always lay it on. Look, thanks very much for your time, guys. They are beautiful, beautiful cars. Just saw them last night, went gaga over it, and went his and hers as well. What a great way to stop the arguments and have a bit of downtime and enjoy the quiet with a V8 Rumble.
Thanks, man.
Okay, see you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, here we are, part of the Cooly Rocks On Custom Car Garage, presented by Shannon's, I should say. And, mate, you got to tell us about this thing. This is amazing.
No, we've got to leave that for you guys to figure out for yourselves. It's the only way we do it. So, but no, it's just built. It's a fiberglass body, come out of a mould. So everyone thinks it's a chopped up FJ or something like that, which it isn't. It comes new out of a mould, and we've got a chassis specifically for the body. And from there, we try and build a car around it.
So people can come to you and buy a car like this and tailor it to their own needs.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll let them change a few things, but not too much. But no, it's good fun. And they can have one in 6 months if they want. So we'll see what happens.
Wow, it's easier and cheaper than getting married. This is awesome.
Yeah.
So what's under the bonnet?
Just runs an LS1, this one, with just a 4-speed trans and auto, Jaguar front end, and just a Commodore rear end. So all simple stuff, simple proven production stuff, which is good. So yeah.
So really you got this really cool custom skin on top. But you got modern dynamics, good drivability, reliability, everything you want to make it a daily cruiser.
Yeah, well that's right. It's got air conditioning and power windows, remote central locking. You push the button and it pops the boot. So I think in a car like this you've got to have that sort of stuff. Otherwise the owner won't pay his bills. So.
And where's the trailer for the kids? Because you wouldn't put the kids in the back, would you?
Oh, you can fit about a 3-month-old in the back. I think we've worked out, and that's about it. But yeah, trailers are an optional extra we do.
There you go. So where'd the inspiration for this thing come from?
Well, Dennis Bedford originally made all the plugs and moulds for the body, and then from there we've worked on a few now and got 3 on the road. So yeah, and from there we'll see what happens.
So if people would like to buy this, what would be the price?
Oh, we can't talk about that on the microphone. Well, they have to come and see us in person. Everyone around here would faint. Even Daryl's probably fainting, the owner. So that's right.
So the price you pay and the price that you tell the wife you pay, they're 2 different prices. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, that's right. Once you tell the wife the price, she's bound to leave you. So just don't let her know about it and you'll be fine.
So there's RRP for the recommended retail price and the price to keep my marriage safe and alive price.
Yeah, that's right. If we charge another fee for not letting the wife in on the deal. So it keeps everyone happy.
There you go. We've got true gender equality happening here, all in the name of automotive families. Look, mate, thanks for your time. This is a beautiful car. I saw it driving around last night and I just couldn't get enough of it. Well done.
No worries. Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. We'll see you at the next car.
Good luck, Dad, going on TV.
Car hunting with the wife and my father and my son, and we came across about 3 or 4, and the wife was very, very nice and
Hi, how are you?
Hello, good thanks, how are you?
And what was your name, sorry?
Lisa.
Lisa, and apparently you gave permission for the Mighty Chev project.
Oh, you couldn't not really. You couldn't not.
I tell you what, every shopping mall needs that. They need this retreat for us guys to go into to look at cars and think about cars while the girls go shopping, hey?
Yeah. So actually it was a kids' Disneyland day and I was a bit over it and my wife was too, so me and her and the young fella and my dad went car hunting in a taxi around California for the whole day and come across this and fell in love with it, and yeah, it's the 4th child.
Yes.
Well, what makes this one stand out is it's stock. It's original for the period as a day, and it's just got its own majestic charm, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the classic
It's
colour.
classic.
The colour I love. It's the colour's part of our business actually, and just the cool lines of it and all the chrome.
And the gentleman, the old gentleman in America that had it was so passionate about it. He wouldn't let anybody touch it that didn't know what they were doing. So I mean, this was his pride and joy. It wasn't a sale that he really wanted to sell. But so we got lucky, really, and it is absolutely beautiful.
And how long did the restoration take you?
6 years it took him.
He restored it over 6 years.
Yeah.
And you guys got to have it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And the kids get to ride in it with ice cream.
No. They
That's not what the kids told me.
Not even a bottle of water.
no.
Well, the good news is none of them asked for a gay time, so you're fine there. And you got the Continental tyre on the back as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what stood out to
That was
me.
a feature. That was a
The
feature.
Continental pack, the spats, and yeah.
I love the hubcaps though.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Everything about it is just beautiful. The interior matches perfectly. It doesn't miss a beat. Drives beautifully. It's gorgeous.
Even under the bonnet, it's so clean, back the way it was in the day, nice and simple.
Yeah, and all the nuts and bolts are all original and haven't been tampered with, and they've all just been cleaned.
What about the space between the wheel and the seat?
All good.
Okay.
Yeah, and the wife was the number plate chooser on this car. We've got a few other cars that have got custom number plates, but the wife chose on this one. I think it fits it well.
Okay, so what's the number plate? I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's Ride 57.
Ride 57, sounds good.
Yeah.
No worries. And what was your business again? Let's give your business a plug.
Custom concrete in Brisbane.
Custom concrete with the custom car that matches the concrete. How cool is that?
It does.
Happy days.